Happy birthday, Scorpio. Welcome to your birthday reading. So, this is going to be the energy for around your birthday or just a special message for you. Now, there will be an extended to this on Patreon. It will be an individual spirit message, a career money message, and a love message for singles and couples, two separate ones. Okay? So we are going to jump right in, Scorpio, see what we have for you for your birthday. Okay. So we're going to do your two oracle cards first, and then we'll switch to the table. Okay. So you can see what's going on there. So Scorpio's birthday. Perfection. And impatience. Let me say this, Scorpio. You have this idea of how you want your life to go, right? Right now, like you want this certain love, you want this certain career, you want this certain thing. And I feel as though you can achieve that if you want it. I don't think it's as hard as you think it's going to be. I do feel like you want it in a certain amount of time, and that's not really up to you. Okay. But I do feel like what you have now is a good standing on what it is that you're trying to achieve. So this is a good time to start making those dreams happen, accomplishing them, being open and vulnerable to them so they can happen, taking those steps out of your comfort zone. Okay. And then we have Topaz. Okay. It says, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it is blocking your health and happiness. Yep. So remain open, Scorpio. Remain open. Okay. From past transgressions, past failures, past issues, it's time to start anew. Clean slate energy. Okay. All right. So let's get into your spread. Let's see what we have for you. We have the Three of Scepters, which is the Three of Wands. The Daughter of Skulls. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Skulls. Seven of Pentacles. 10 of Knives. 10 of Swords. The Empress. 5 of Scepters, which is the Five of Wands. 2 of Scepters. 2 of Wands. The Moon. The Queen of Skulls, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Prince of Grails, which is the Prince of Cups. So we have the Tower and the Lord of Grails, which is the Lord of Cups at the bottom. What's interesting about this energy is it talks about you having control over your emotions, okay? Because I feel like your emotions can kind of get you in trouble, whether it doesn't necessarily have to be crying or sadness or love. It could be anger, it can be despair, it can be grief, anything, okay? So getting control over your emotions is the first step for you, and then things will start to change. So you have to control your emotions when it comes to accepting change, allowing change, bringing in change into your life. That change is going to usher in that new beginning for you, okay? And being fearful of it or scared or hesitant is what pushes that back. So we have the 10 of Knives here. This tells me that mentally you've been going back and forth on something in the past. I do feel like it's relatively over. There's still remnants of it. So let's say you were dealing with a person, for example, Scorpio, and it's been really hard in the past, but it seems to be getting better. But there's a little bit that holds you back or makes you think that maybe you're going to go through that again. I feel like you're bringing that into this energy. Okay. Um, so you have this opportunity to move forward and expand. You have this opportunity to take a risk, to step out on the ledge, kind of. I don't feel like you're waiting anymore for this to happen. Like you're still not waiting, you're in it. You're in this good energy. You're in this chance to open up, to be vulnerable. You're in it to receive it. I do feel like you're worried about the longevity of what it is that you're in. Like, is this going to continue? Am I going to be able to keep up with this? Is this person going to walk away? Are they going to change again? And you can't let that fear hold you back. Okay, that's the key. The Empress tells me that there is growth right now. The things are growing. You do feel nurtured. There is an opportunity for things to really sprout from here, and you feel it. I do feel like in this energy that this is currently in, Scorpio, you are within this energy. And it is happening. You are being nurtured. You feel really good about what's happening. But I do feel like there is a fear of what will happen if this goes away. What will happen if this doesn't last? If this is just a moment in time? What does this mean for me? What do I do next? How do I handle it? How do I stop that from falling apart? All of those fears and all of that kind of creates a confusion that you don't need to have. With the Seven of Skulls, it just tells me that you need to put in the hard work at the time for what it is you're doing. This is like, don't run away from your blessing. Don't run away from this thing that you have, right? It may not be going as fast as you want it to be. It may not be as perfect as you want it to be with these two cards, but it is happening. You know, it's solid. It's here. And you just have to allow space for things to grow and cultivate and nurture and changes to happen, and not be afraid of changes. So leaving the past in the past, and then just going with, you know, what you're getting, the future. It's all about the future and growth. Okay. So then we do have the Five of Wands here. It does talk about conflict. So it lets me know that everything isn't going to be perfect. There is going to be a mountain to get over. There is going to be something that you will have to deal with. Taking a risk. Okay. If you take the risk, you'll move forward. But of course, there will always be conflict. There will always be changes. There will always be challenges. There'll always be a fluctuation in what it is that you're doing. You just have to stay the course. You have to stay the course and believe in new beginnings and be optimistic about what is to come. Okay. So you are the Two of Wands right now, which tells me that you're in between two choices, whether to stay and go, whether to deal with this or not to deal with this. It's kind of like you're on the edge of where to put your energy in. I do feel like this has a lot to do with fear of things not working out. Yeah. It's like you don't want to be happy. You don't want to celebrate. And then it just be something that comes and goes, which I can understand that. But that is fear. Okay. The Moon. So you're dealing with a situation or a person that is very questionable. You don't know what you're going to get. That's what it looks like. It looks like you can see it. It feels good. Things are going well, and it could go left. Could go left. Yeah, it could go left. This is a person or a situation that has quite a few issues. It's going to bring the pressure. I'll say that to you, Scorpio. This person, this situation is going to bring the pressure. I feel like there are going to be times where you feel like you're doing it on your own and the effort has to be yours. Okay. But I feel like you're building. Not only are you building with the Prince of Grails and the Queen of Skulls, not only are you building, you're happy. You're happy. You're doing what it is that you feel like you should be doing. It's like you're closer to your goals and your dreams by even just trying. Yeah. Yeah, because it's something about going off of faith. It's like you're closing out a cycle to hopefully bring in a new one. It's like you're making an educated investment in your future and what you would like it to be or how you would like it to be. So taking that step is still a beautiful thing, you know? So if you can control your emotions and use those emotions in a constructive way, you can knock down old walls, old feelings, old barriers, and start this new beginning for yourself. You can do it for sure. So your crystal is topaz. If you would like to carry that around with you at this time, that would be good. And it is about releasing the past, fears, anger, so you can get unblocked, which is what we talked about today. And if you would like the extended reading for your spirit message, career and money, love, singles and couples, I'll see you over there. And happy birthday again, Scorpio. I love you. Bye-bye.